I think this is working. It says live. Okay. So, normally, this time of year, uh, I make a lot of fires. And I don't want to go into the whole bushcraft, wilderness survival thing, but just for anybody that doesn't know, I guess I'm making a point about like a ferro rod and why you should carry a ferro rod. So, this is going to be a quick thing. Well, I hope. This is tree bark that was peeled off of a drying branch. Hold on. There it is. I know, and nobody says, be quiet, Neoma, for a minute. Anyway, I know everybody is like, I don't care about making a fire. I know how to make a fire. Yeah, yeah. Just listen to me for 5 minutes on the whole fire thing. This is bark peeled off of a drying branch. And you normally take it and you fold it up, and you rub it around like this till it becomes kind of pulpy, kind of stringy. So it's all stringy. And you're starting to get dust from it. Now, this is a 101 class kind of thing. This is not for in the middle of winter or after rain. There's other stuff to do with that. Right now, I am mostly talking about Bama. Look at Bama right off the get go. Look, Bama, shut up. I'm basically just talking about if you're walking around the woods, decent conditions, you need to start a fire, why you should carry a ferro rod. Anyway, so we got tree bark tinder that has been rolled and rubbed till it gets to the consistency where it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like threads. Can y'all see that? Like a bird's nest. A bird's nest is another great thing to use for tinder. But anyway, so you got this. I'll show you the rest of the stuff in a minute. This is a ferro rod. Ferrocerium, I think is how you say it. Ferrocerium. This is a ferro rod. I always buy the ones that are 5, 6 inches long by a half inch thick, because you can get a good grip on them. You can get the smaller ones, they still work. The bigger ones, you're going to get more strikes at them. You can get two of these for, I want to say, $10, $12, and you will get thousands of strikes lights out of these. And here's the thing on the ferro rod. A ferro rod, whenever you spark it with like a pocket knife, where's the, you know, whenever you strike it, you can do it with rock too, or anything metal or anything really hard, piece of glass. Whenever you strike it, you're getting sparks that are roughly 5,000 degrees or so. Y'all can double check me on that. It's somewhere around there, 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit, I think. Anyway, versus like a butane lighter is 2,500 degrees. A Bic lighter is somewhere like 1,500, 1,600 degrees, I think. Maybe closer to 2,000. I'd have to stop and look. It's been a while. But butane and Bics, uh, oftentimes, if it gets beneath 20 degrees, they won't light. This thing will strike. This thing doesn't care about the temperature, at least as far as I know. It doesn't. Which is, and even though I can make fire by friction, that's a ton of work. This thing right here, I can't really tell where the camera is. This thing right here, a ferro rod, ferrocerium rod, will save your ass in the middle of winter. if you are going out in the woods, period, I don't care what time of year, you should carry one of these, and you should get used to how to use it. So, actually, the tinder pile is only about 3 foot away. I know it looks small on here, but I'm going to stick this down in the tinder pile, like the bottom of it actually down in there, and I'm going to strike it. And, if I'm lucky, it only takes 2 or 3 strikes. Sometimes it takes 10 or 12. But I'm going to put this down in with the tip touching in the bottom of the tinder pile. I'm going to put the tinder pile in the fireplace, and then I'm going to real quickly throw all kinds of twigs and then thicker thumb size, then wrist size branches on it, and then I'm going to stack logs on it real quick. But anyway, I hope you get something out of this. I'm just trying to teach people. I feel really bad about some of the people that go out bigfooting or just going out camping, and they get out in bad weather and they can't survive. They die out there. Remember those, what was it, Washington or Oregon? The two guys, I think it was two guys, that went out there and, they didn't live. And I hate that. It's a matter of preparedness. Doing stuff wilderness survival style is learning how to do it without any tools. Maybe a knife, but mostly without any tools. Bushcrafting is carrying stuff with you and knowing all of these techniques. I don't really do the bushcrafting thing, and I don't know everything about this subject. I'm not an expert on this, not an expert on Bigfoot, even though I'm a contractor and I remodel people's homes for a living. I'm not an expert on anything, but just saying, this is how I do it. If you get something out of it, I hope you do. The main thing is the tinder is dry. You rub it until it becomes very, very thread-like. And then I'm going to use a ferro rod. The ferro rod, there it is. The ferro rod goes down in the middle of it, actually touching it. And the first couple scrapes are not fast. They are meant to peel off parts of the ferro rod down in there so that whenever the sparks actually hit, they ignite and the whole thing goes up really quick. All right. Don't give me a lot of shit because I can't read comments right now, but just watch this. Hope you get something out of it. Then we'll talk for a minute. All right. I hope y'all can see me. Down in the middle of it, the tip is touching, scraping off some of the ferro rod down in there. Oh, I accidentally got a spark. That's probably going, but okay. And there we go. Can y'all see that? I don't know. Hope so. All right. The tinder is burning. Gonna put this in the fire pit. Hold on one sec. I got cardboard in here from where I was installing cabinets, and I have to get rid of it. And anyway, and a bunch of, well, I call this tinder tea. There's another word for it, but I can't think of it. But anyway, this stuff is about the size of, I don't know, straws, pens, all the way up to like thumb size. I'm just gonna throw it on. Hold on 1 minute. All right. Then I have the bigger stuff that is definitely, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch, 1 inch thick. I throw that on. A little bit more of that. Then I have the stuff that is almost wrist size or close to it. Now, here. That's it right there. That will take off. It will take off because the wood is dry, because I grabbed everything that was uh, stuck up in a tree. Not laying on the ground or anything. If it was really wet out here, I would be doing something different than this. But this is just basic. This is 101 kind of thing. And there's always going to be somebody that comments and says, yes, yes, we know how to start a fire. If all y'all motherfuckers knew how to start a fire, would nobody die out in the middle of the woods, okay? This is basic. Don't give me crap about it. This is basic. I know I've said that a couple times, but I get offensive about that. Everybody keeps on giving me crap about showing how to start a fire. I'm not reading comments right now. Hold on. You're going to take me 10 minutes to go back and read all the comments. I know Bama's got something else smart ass to say. You hold on, Bam. There we go. See, it's on top of the cardboard that I took off the cabinets today. That doesn't play into it, though. You don't need cardboard. This is just, I had to get rid of it. So this is what you're seeing. Okay. And then, I don't know if you can see these. There's not a lot of light, but can you see the logs right there? The actual firewood. Whenever it's going like that, it's just now really getting going. So it's got a lot of energy left. See, it's going to burn all of that. It's got a lot of energy left in the fire. When it's dry out, like that, well, I mean, it's still, the ground is a muddy mess, but it's been dry out for a couple days. So because it's going like that, I throw the logs on now and let them get going. Give me a minute. Then we'll talk and I'll show you what this looks like in 5 minutes. I just know this was a mistake doing this live. I just know everybody is lighting me up right now in the damn live chat and I can't even see it. Hold on a second. See that? Piling them on. Everybody is like, oh, you need to let these get burning to a certain degree and then you put on the bigger stuff, then you put on the bigger stuff. Bullshit. You do it to the degree of how dry the firewood is and what the conditions are outside. I mean, if it's really dry, if it's been sunny, did you get the twigs and everything from up in the trees or off the ground? All of that comes into play. Hold on 1 second. Watch this. I think you can see it. Can y'all see that? Crap. Damn it. Dropped my phone a couple times. How about that? Watch that for 1 minute. Okay, and that is, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes, a little bit less, of going from nothing to that. Most people would call that a blazing fire, and it is. That's really hot standing right here beside it. Okay, so that was the whole point. Hold on one second. Yes, I'm getting in my truck because I drove the firewood down here in the truck. Well, the branches after I went out and collected them, all that kind of stuff. I drove it down here. Can y'all even see me? I got the lights on inside the truck. I can't tell. Can't see anything. Squirrel is in here. All right. I am not going back through all of these. Thank you, Neoma. Thank you. I am not going back through all of these and looking for what everybody said. Anyway, so the point being, where did I put the Pharaoh rod? I don't know. It's probably out there on the table. The point being, a Pharaoh rod. No, I'm not going back and reading it all. No. 3D, calm down. A Pharaoh rod, the sparks come off at about 5,000 degrees. If you have dry tinder, even wet tinder, but that's a different discussion. I did not toss it into the fire. 3D. Now you got me looking. I did not. I know I didn't. Anyway, a ferro rod hits at about 5,000 degrees. And it's way hotter of a spark than any type of lighter. And a handheld lighter will not work. I mean, sometimes they will work. I've had them work beneath 20 degrees, but for the most part, do not chance that. Don't carry a Bic lighter or a butane lighter in your pack if that's what you are counting on to survive on. Instead, go get a couple ferro rods and get used to using them, get proficient at it. And look, y'all, can y'all see that? That's the fire, whatever. I don't know where we're at. 4 minutes later, that's with logs on it. And the logs are caught on right now. They're going. Anyway, that was the point of this whole. Yes. Shut up. You're really funny, but you're not funny right now. Be quiet. Go away, 3D. Yeah. I'm sitting in the truck because I got a drink in here. I got my dip in here. I got cheap cigars in here. Be quiet. I was just trying to show the part about starting the damn fire, asshole. Anyway, that's how you do that. I don't know if you got anything out of that. Maybe you've already done this before. Maybe you're like master level at doing it with a ferro rod. But if you're not, you should 1000%, you should get some and you should practice with it. See, JR, I knew I could count on JR because I love JR. I like him way more than Misty. No, Neoma. No, he's not. You're not being funny either. I love you, but you can piss off too. Okay. This is hard to do by yourself, also, just so you know. Watch out. Just wants us to. Flat Rock, are you saying shush? Because, yes. I will tell y'all something. Uh, After I got off work today, I was looking at things out here because boogers move through here Uh, they don't stay here. But I was looking at things outside today to see if anything had been moved or anything like that. And something dawned on me, and I called Kumbo and I talked to him for a few minutes till he got in a bad area and he couldn't get cell service. And Gary, yeah, that's something everybody should carry: a lighter and a roll of TP. I haven't read up in the chat. I'm not going to. Neoma, I know you're like dragging the leash trying to get me to look at something. I'm not going to get any more distracted than I already have. That's right. The humidity will affect it a ton. Fire by friction, doing the bow drill, doing the fire plow, doing the just the spindle with your hand, the hand drill, all of that, man. Humidity in the air plays a big role. Things are nasty to eat. Come on, hey assholes! I'm trying to have a serious discussion here. I'm gonna have to delete this video too because everything is getting off track now. You calm down. Hey, dog. No, no, that's not how this started out. No, y'all making the damn comments is why it goes this way. Oh, good Lord. Hillary. Hey, Larry. How are you? How are you? Hey, all right. If you wanted to see a shit show, did y'all see Saturday Night Owls? Did you see that? Because that's off the charts. Uh, Nobody really needs to do a YouTube show like this. I'm not quite sure why we keep doing a YouTube show like this, other than this is just like the way we do it. So anyway, are you zipline? No, Debbie. No, I'm not. But I told them off. We had a zip line at the next meet and greet or whatever. Hey, I'll zip line naked. I just don't want any well muscled, really equipped guy in a kayak waiting to get to me, and they just need to rent a Tesla and they can check and see what happened. What is he saying? House, why are you? If y'all want to do a live, you can get your ass on here. The Homo sapiens. Be quiet. I'm Neoma. Okay. Okay. So whenever I do a live on my own, this is just bullshit. This is just a bashing thing. I'm trying to teach people how to stay alive because I feel bad about that. You calm down. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the night owls thing. Hold on. Where is House? Give me one sec. Hold on. Mouthpiece. How do I get out of this? Invite guests. There it is. Give me one sec. And I can't see anything while I'm doing this. I'm going on email and everything. No, I don't need a cigar subscription to that. One sec. I can't see any of your comments. Don't be starting shit right now. There we go. Okay. We still there? Dog at a undisclosed time frame this year coming to Alabama. Sorry. And then we will try to do another meet and greet maybe in fall. of this year, maybe in fall. I don't know. Last couple meet and greets they were a lot, and I've got work to do and all of that kind of stuff. House, I sent you a damn link to the show if you want to get on here. Oh, I'm sorry. Neoma's comment was still on. Yeah, there's 46 people watching now. I don't know why. It started out as a fire thing and how to the basics of why you should use a ferro rod and practice ferro rod. Hey, Johnny. Oh, Medoc Bigfoot, Medoc Mountain. Hey, I know that area well. You should. It's people like you that start the bullshit, Neoma. There he is. I know. Yeah. Stage. There you go. I can't hear you.
Who? Me?
Oh, now I can hear you. Okay.
I wasn't saying nothing. So what are you build? What are you building a fire for? What's your plans? You cooking hot dogs, marshmallows? What?
No, it's just most every night this time of year I build a fire just to practice really, and also I just like watching a fire when it's this time of year.
You had the girls out there splitting firewood.
No, the girls were not splitting firewood. You're starting.
Well,
Look, you didn't get it out of your system for a couple of.
no, I mean seriously, you need to have the
No,
girls out there splitting firewood. I'd had to fight Abby to get the axe away from her.
you thought about this for a minute before you got on, didn't you? You just
No,
you
no,
your
it comes natural, brother. This is just like reflexes.
your
This
mind
is
quick
this
like
is like what. Look,
you
my sarcasm comes just like the doctor taps you on the knee with a little hammer. Your foot gonna kick.
I felt bad for Jeff on the Night Owls because you were spitting that shit out there. What did you say? Like throw Molotov cocktails on it? It's
Yeah.
I felt bad for Jeff because you were hitting him so quick and hard. He had he had no way to reply that would make any sense. So,
Look, that was probably one of the best shows we've ever done as far as humor. And Jeff, look, Jeff knows he's one of the crew, buddy, because he's in there. He's in like Flynn.
yeah,
I mean, everybody loves Jeff. Jeff knows it.
Jeff
So
Jeff was on the inside and he still decided to tell that story. So it's fair game.
he had me scared to death. He was going to tell the bad story, and my God, we'd have been off the internet from now on. I don't know what it entails.
Shut up, Joe. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Uh, Gary, Gary, Gary Spikes is in the chat. He's down there. Thanks everyone for joining the show, hitting the like button, sharing, and subscribing. Gary, it's okay. This was quick. This was out of nowhere. You ain't got to always play like mall cop and get everybody in
Hey,
line.
hey, look, you take it easy on brother Gary, because like I said a while ago in the chat, he's going in tomorrow to have some stents put in. So everybody, y'all remember him in your prayers and pray
100%.
for. Yes, pray. Don't just pray for Gary now. Pray for him, the doctor, the medical staff, even for the poor old dude that made the stents, wherever he's at. He may be in Bangladesh or something, but y'all pray for that dude. Maybe he done a good job.
Pray for the nurses that have to deal with Gary while he's in there.
Yep. Just y'all pray. Look, that's what I never have understood. I'm on sidetrack you a minute, but everybody you'll see these unspoken prayer requests. Unspoken prayer requests. I've always told everybody, look, if I have to go have a procedure for ingrown toenail, look, y'all tell everybody. I'm gonna be like, look, when y'all pray to the Lord tonight, y'all tell him Greg House, his
Right,
right foot, his
right.
second to the middle toe, or his middle toe,
We
or
need.
you can call it a bird toe. I don't care. Whatever toe it is, we're gonna label it. We're gonna give that toe a name. We're gonna say Piggy number 3.
We're
And
naming.
I want specific prayers.
We're naming your address and social security on the
Yes,
prayer.
sir. I'll even send you a copy of my thumbprint if you need it.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, I want specifics. The Lord's gonna know, but I want everybody to mention it by name.
When God does know, what Greg is saying is he wants everybody to know exactly who the hell we're talking about. Like, no questions about it, one way or the other. If we got to get God involved, everybody needs to know exactly what the deal is. There's
Yeah.
no hidden details. We're going all the way out. His birthday is this date. His favorite color is pink. He prefers salt on a wiener whenever he's eating it. All of that kind of stuff. You need to very specific details.
Look at you there, Captain. He's done got up some comedy going. I'm proud of you. Look, he has paid attention. You took notes after the other night, didn't
I get some of it from you. I'll give you credit.
you? Hey, look, son.
I, I
I'm like a
call me
I'm
so.
like a sore that won't go away. I'll spread sometimes.
I feel fairly certain if I grew my beard out to half your length, I would be there on your comedic level. For y'all that
Yep.
don't know, Greg is the first one to give people shit in like a private text chain. He's horrible. He's
Oh
horrible.
my God. Oh, oh, oh. I make a comment, and it's just I'm being mean. He's so used to me
Because
being mean that I can't
it's
even be nice, and that he takes it as I'm
no,
mean.
no, you weren't being nice. You weren't being nice.
I was making a point. Okay, well, let's break it down. Spencer is like griping because he's got to go get a can of dip and he's got to ride a bicycle 18 miles both ways uphill to go get a can of dip.
Listen,
And he makes a point. He comments, he's griping about that. And I said, he's talking about that. I said, well, the thing about it, I said, tobacco, it's rumored that little people, if you go in the woods, that it's customary to leave a pinch of tobacco if you've got tobacco for the little people. That's like a gesture of peace. Oh my God.
that is not. That is not. That is not what you texted. But okay.
That was the gist of it. That was the whole thing. I said it's basically customary to leave a pinch of
Wait,
tobacco.
wait, wait, wait. No, everybody that's watching this damn live, what he said was it's rumored that little people have an addiction to tobacco, and
Oh.
this is like a fact you need to know, or something like that. And I was getting ready to fire back something about for fucking Yukon Cornelius to go back to the island of misfit toys. And he was like, no, I wasn't saying that at you. There's no way to know with Greg though. Because Greg bashes I will give him this. He bashes everybody equally.
Look at that.
So,
Naoma, thank you. Right there. He ain't lying. That is true. I
do
told you. You
not
don't.
fucking side. This whole thing started off as a damn fire with how to save people's lives. Now I got Neoma in here being like, yeah, yeah, the way that you phrased it, that's right.
I mean, I can't even make a true comment, and it's just like I get branded with hate speech. Just it's hate speech, bloke. I swear, look, dude, you're gonna have to keep on. We're gonna get you hired on as a damn one of them Facebook
Don't
what is
you
it, the fact
don't you
checkers.
do it. Don't don't house.
We're gonna get you lined up as a fact checker. It just sounds bad, bloke.
You're such an asshole.
I'm gonna buy you a big one of them big old stamps, big rubber stamps says veto.
You're such a fuck face.
Oh, I love you.
What are you doing tonight? Why are you on here live?
Well, I mean, here in just a few minutes, I'm gonna have to leave out. I got to go to a fire department meeting, so I just killing time. Get on here. I was wondering. I thought, was he like give up on the grill and he's gonna cook hot dogs or what's he doing?
No, no, no. It's just normally I do this. I'm a
Yeah, Jr. That's gonna be bad. I would kind of almost feel bad if he did that.
it's time.
Kind of.
Be quiet.
And where is Squirrel? She could have like jumped on here. Look, Jr. Since Squirrel ain't on here, you should have jumped on here.
Yes. Hey, JR, jump on for a minute.
Yeah.
After if, we've already got like over 1,000 views on the show we did with Mary and her sister and
Yeah.
on the Night Owls thing.
Yeah.
And I tell you something, I don't know. Y'all can reply to this in the comments if you want to, but sometimes you've got to, which admittedly Squirrel talked me into doing the night owls thing. As many of your comments suggested, it's past my bedtime. But point being, though, I do think, hey, for everybody that watches this, just so you know, I mean, the regular show, that's for us trying to be serious. Sometimes we fail, even doing the regular show. But the night owls thing, there's no telling which way that will go. That goes off the rails real quick, real quick. And I'm proud that we got a show that brings people in just for laughs and cutting up and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude, that it warms my soul. And seriously, everybody out there in chat, and everybody watching this is something we've talked about. That's one thing we're kind of proud of that our show it makes us feel like that we're showing y'all what we really are. The people we are. We love to have fun. We love everybody. We just love people, and we're trying to bring knowledge and true fact people's real experiences,
Yeah.
but we're trying to have fun with it, guys. Look, we want people to feel comfortable. We want them to feel comfortable, and we absolutely love the people in chat that get in here, because we want y'all to feel a part of this. I mean, without y'all following us and
Y'all,
commenting, I
y'all are
mean,
part of this. Whether
yeah, I mean, y'all, yeah, they kind of created this much as we did. Uh, but I mean, seriously, that's what we'd like. It warms my soul, and I know it does Misty and Spencer's too. When y'all comment, and the comments we get where people's like, I needed that laugh, or man, we love y'all, and y'all, it's just overwhelming, and it really is. I mean, because we're just like y'all. We just happen to get on here and make folks
yeah,
laugh.
yeah. Well, I mean, essentially, we just made a YouTube channel, and we get on here and we talk the same way that we always do to everybody else, the same way that we always talk to them, and we just broadcast it. That's all we're doing. And then
Yeah,
the shit is us just cutting up and everything. I mean, like right now, okay, I know there are a lot of people that have Bigfoot YouTube shows that are all serious, and every all of the titles are very scary or terrorizing Bigfoot encounter. This is the most impressive thing I've ever seen. High definition pictures of Bigfoot, all this kind of crap. Y'all, I've been doing this for years. Greg has too. And we're just regular people, and we get on and we're like, hey, we got somebody to talk to, and then we talk to them like normal. The night owls is a little different thing. There ain't no telling where that's going to go. If you got Jeff or somebody like that on there, I mean, it goes any which way. I just lit damn fire with a ferro rod just to show people what I was talking about with
yeah,
a ferro rod. I hope you got something out of that. And then Greg gets on here and starts bashing about short people and tobacco and all of that kind of stuff. And it's perfectly fine if y'all want to comment for Greg to fuck off. But anyway,
if I give him $100 bill, he'd be bitching because it wasn't 520s.
that was pretty good.
uh No, man, that just and that's the thing about it. I'm just proud to be a part of this. I mean, I really am. It's absolutely overwhelming, and I got it. There's probably people out there that really ain't gonna understand our level of humor,
Yeah,
and they
no
probably
doubt.
didn't grow. They probably didn't grow up around the people that I did. Because look, if I'd have went and hung out with my buddies, my true best friends, if they wasn't picking on me, I'd be wondering what the hell they was mad about.
Yeah.
Because we just it's just natural. I mean, now we had to hold it down to an extent. I mean, you couldn't like do stuff to bring blood or put nobody in the hospital, but
See,
still,
see, that's the problem. You never learned that level. You were at the bottom of the barrel,
oh
and
my god,
no, and everybody else was going full bore, and you were like, "Well, I can only do a little bit. I'm trying to fit in." And then once you got there, you're like, "Oh, okay, this is how you do it," and you just rub everybody else raw.
Oh my God. But now look, you're gonna have to give it one thing. Roger's as bad as I am. He's just snakier.
Roger is seriously James Bond level sly on how he slides stuff. Roger even makes comments. What did you say about the bombs going off in Dick Jerkistan?
Yeah.
And Roger
Yeah.
raised
Yeah.
eyebrow, kind of smiled, but he didn't say anything.
Well, the thing about it, I thought that little level of humor just like blew over everybody. Everybody missed that, but I seen Roger. Roger caught
No,
it.
no, I got it, but Roger gave the game away.
hmm Yeah, yeah, that's just kind of my name for admiration to some of those countries that really hate the U.S. Yeah, they
NATO's watching the show now. It's not just the U.S. government; it's NATO is involved now.
like I said, look, the people that watch us, most of them are our age and up. All these folks know who Walter Cronkite was. That was when the news was the news. And that's what I've been laughing at Roger because of the questions, the way he was asking them to Roger the other night, or Roger was asking them to Jeff. It was like Roger would go from dying laughing, he'd like whip. It was like what? It just changed his face
I know.
into the. He'd be dying laughing, and he'd
Yes,
look up and he'd whoop. He'd go into character, and it was like Walter
go
Cronkite was interviewing somebody.
go into character is the key phrase right there. There's you cannot convince me that Roger was not a CIA asset.
Dude, I'm telling you, yes, sir. CIA undercover something because I've been calling him Roger Cronkite ever since Saturday night. And y'all don't forget Roger. He's having his hip replaced Wednesday. So y'all be praying for Roger. Roger Williams, he's gonna be in Tennessee. If I knew the name of the hospital, I'd tell you. Because look, y'all be praying for him. And I know he said he was going to stay in the hospital overnight, but I think they've got the hip replacements down down pat now. So yep.
Greg said, "What did you say in the fucking text messages earlier about sending what? A basket of what?
Oh, you gonna make me bring that out. I
Yeah,
said, I said, Roger's got tough skin. He knows how our comedy works. I said, Roger's the kind of guy that if we send him a gift basket to the hospital, like a basket full of candy and snacks, and we had a bouquet of balloons blown up that was condoms that was blown up with helium, and had a banner hanging down for everybody to read that said, congratulations on your sex change, that Roger would find that probably humorous. I mean, there would be somebody that would probably be upset, but not Roger.
I suggested a strippergram with a midget, but I don't know if any
You
of
know.
us have money for that. I want you to know that Greg made the comment about the basket right after he got finished making the fucking comment about the little people are addicted to tobacco.
Well, I
Because
was using that reference to try to get you to say that not everything was, to get upset over. Yeah, what got Roger? Roger's got skin. Roger's skin's so damn thick. We call him Ironsides.
even going live, this is all bullshit, y'all. This is bullshit. He's gonna get off here and giggle. This is all bullshit.
No, I ain't. I was just wondering what kind of hot dogs you had. I
No,
mean, I was really thinking, damn, kind of wish that I had a fire and some hot dogs.
no, no, no. I know where you're going. You're going with the difference between the 6 inch and the 12 inch sub. Like
No, no, I wasn't even gonna draw that one. But you got to admit that was a good one.
that was
Misty
that,
kind of scolded me on that.
that was a good one.
Yeah. I wonder if she's let JR watch that show from the other night.
I bet
JR, did you get to see that?
he's he says that out loud, like waiting for a comment. Ar, did you get to see that?
She may have not wanted him to watch it.
Man, I'm telling you, I was texting her a
I was
couple,
laughing. I wish
couple,
JR had been on there with her.
couple nights ago, and she was texting me back, and I was like, "Hold on," I was trying to text both of them, and finally, I was like, "Jr. Here is the best top 4 divorce lawyers in your area." And then she texted me back. She's like, "You're such an asshole." I was like, "I'm looking out for people."
No doubt, man. You can't help but love Jr. Son. uh,
I don't know what he's talking about. He said,
no doubt the bug. Look, God dang, that's that damn. It looked like a damn hummingbird had like got bred with a beetle. It thing had pinchers and claws and tentacles, and
"What?
I'm pretty sure it had three stingers on it. I don't
What?"
know. Damn, Jr. and Roger battled that thing. Roger mainly they battled it out there for better part of an hour and a half, and they whacked it with something, and we thought it was dead, and the thing come back to life like Freddy or like Jason Voorhees. Started to say Freddy Krueger, but like Jason Voorhees, and was like reared up on its back legs with pinchers out. I ain't never seen nothing like it. And I don't mean like a little bitty beetle. This thing was like big as both my fingers. It
It was
like it like reared up and pulled its claws up and barked at damn Roger. I don't know what kind of something that was.
it was like Russell Crowe in Gladiator and whatever in Clash of the Titans as an insect form.
Dude, I thought it was a damn baby Godzilla there for a minute. I don't know what this damn thing was. I've never seen Patrick Noble says a rhino beetle. Well, look, I'm
Yeah,
telling you, it was bred with something different. It looked like it damn ass raped a chicken.
that's that's all this chemtrail stuff. The chemtrail stuff.
It may be. Oh, the guy who played Jason Voorhees lives there in Daphne, Alabama. That'd be cool. Huh. Say
I,
there, JR said wouldn't die. They they burned it, smashed it, and it still ran off. That's a fact. I'm telling you, this thing is like a cat. It had 9 lives.
y'all were just a little bit short of an exorcism,
That yeah, pretty much. I didn't know what we was gonna do. I thought Roger's gonna have to whoop out a cross and hold down to it and stab it in the heart with a wooden stick.
right?
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
spear.
Roger did pull his knife out of his pocket. I don't know what he was gonna do.
Roger was getting Roger was concerned.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, that show the other night, that was epic. That will forever go down as epic. Now I can't believe it hadn't been flagged or you got a dirty letter in the mail or something. I
No,
don't know, but
I didn't even get the yellow marker like Roger was talking about as far as like YouTube and StreamYard is warning you that you're, going outside the rules or whatnot. We didn't get anything on that.
JR said he sprayed him with holy water. JR, you've got to come on here with us one of these times.
JR, come on. Read the rosary.
No doubt. Yeah, he took a rosary and like choked it. Oh.
Oh, look, 3D. You got 3D. I see you. I see you. Funny fucker tonight, ain't you?
3D. Hey, 3D's here in with us all the time. He's always got something good. Oh, man, I don't know, dude. But so you never did tell me since you ain't got no hot dogs, what are you cooking for supper?
Sirloin steak, and I'm sorry to say that I did not pick up charcoal today, and they will be done in a skillet on the oven. That breaks my damn heart, but it is what it is.
Nah, that hey, if you got a cast iron skillet, get that baby super hot and throw a chunk of butter in it and throw them steaks on there. That'd
Uh,
be fine.
Skillet is still not the same thing as a damn grill.
Well, no, but it still works out pretty good. It just depends on how much garlic butter you throw to it.
Garlic butter on a
Yes, sir.
on a sirloin? No, 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 no,
Oh, yes. What
no,
are
no,
you gonna put on it? Ragweed?
no. You're just making that all the wrong way if you're doing garlic butter on a sirloin.
Son, garlic butter would make a damn dog turd edible.
No, you're putting garlic in it and butter, but
Yeah.
that's more like a mushroom red wine kind of thing if you're doing sirloin.
Garlic butter goes with damn chocolate milk, brother. Garlic butter is like the most epic superfood on the planet.
Here we go. Here we go.
Mm.
Tell me about the garlic butter. How do you do it
Man,
on the steak? Tell me about it.
Hey, look, hey, let me tell you what you do need to do. You need to go to the dang grocery store up there in Virginia and look on the shelf and see if they got the Wickles brand, like the Wickle pickles, and
Pickle.
look for the Wickles pickled garlic.
What
It's
the fuck?
cloves of garlic.
Pickle.
It's pickled. And oh my goodness, it is life changing.
Pickle garlic.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Oh, it's good. It is good. They
See,
are.
see, like Jr. said, I would agree more with that. Just salt and pepper if you can cook the steak right.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, that's like, shoot, I mean, it's like having ice cream. I like ice cream, but hey, what's wrong with little sprinkles on top of it? I mean,
Wait, no, I'm so clipping this. I'm clipping this part of the video with the whole you going, "Hey, what's wrong with sprinkles?" That,
hey, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm I'm a
I've got no shame, brother. I'm confident in my masculinity. I
I'm
am so confident
I'm
I can enjoy sprinkles.
I'm editing this video where it just says, "What's wrong with little sprinkles?" It'll be a 5 second clip, but
No
that's
doubt.
going on YouTube.
Oh, look there. 3D's got a mean brandy sauce. Ain't nothing wrong with that, too. Look there.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
yeah. Pour you a little wine in there with that steak. You got any wine? You might pour some bubbly beer off in it or something.
I just said wine and mushrooms is what goes with this. He's talking
Yeah,
about brandy sauce. That might be
yeah,
good. Hey, 3D message me. I'd like to know what you're talking about exactly.
yeah. There, let's say that goes back to the whole mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes is a superfood. But if you got mashed potatoes and you got some garlic butter in them mashed potatoes, they just like whole different, that's like a different level. So I'm having to look up at the TV to read chat.
Greg, you're still on garlic butter. Fucking garlic.
Look, dude, if you
Yes.
cut my arm about 50% run out, probably gonna be garlic butter. Look, mm, yeah, garlic butter is a superfood.
Yeah, whatever. You're probably eating Jack's tonight for dinner.
No, I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I may wind up just deep fry a couple of chicken fingers or something after a while. It'll be late before I get back. I'll have that meeting here in a little bit, and
What meeting are
uh,
you going to?
it's a fire department meeting. Every Monday night we have a meeting. Oh, just
A,
see what's going on, what we
lot,
need to do, and what we didn't do or should do.
a lot of people don't know Greg is not only law enforcement, he is a voted in, elected constable, but he's also a part of the fire crew right there.
Yeah, I've been for years now. I've been in the fire department about probably 18 years, and gosh, probably the last 14 I've been. I'm not. Don't be shocked, but I'm actually the safety officer, and I'm the like the liaison for the fire department as far as like we have to talk to the media or like for the newspaper or
Really?
anything. Yeah, yeah. Shocked, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's kind of my role has been for years with the fire department.
So they put you out front for the local media to say, this is our representative. This is what we
But
got.
you can't look. You can't. Oh, so let me tump you over. I said, look, Dave, you can't hold back a beard like this. You got to put it out front.
What did you, how many times now is it that you got reelected for your position for law enforcement?
5 times. I've been elected 5 times. I just started the 17th year. It's 4 year term, and I've been elected. I just served the end of the fourth
Hit,
election, so
hold on.
this is my number 5.
Hillary said so. No matter what happens in the Aniston, Greg shows up.
Oh God, I don't. I mean, I may wind up going to that conference thing they got in Aniston. I went over there that last thing they had in Aniston.
That's right. Oh, wait, where'd it go? Damn. What's going on with chat? Y'all moving quick too.
Yeah, I don't live in Aniston. I live in a different little town over here called Addison.
Greg says blade and the
Hey, look here. I do a little what do you call it? Amateur surgery, but
self
most time it's just on me.
surgery. Y'all are not ready for the alcohol and razor blade story. I promise you that.
No, I'm telling you, Larry Porch, tell him. Larry, I told him the other night, Larry, you and Slade still have a little dose of PTSD from just hearing the razor blade story.
What are you talking about? I get the Bell's palsy whenever you.
Do a little extra cringing.
Yeah, yeah. Just a
Look
little
here.
switch.
Yes. Yep. Oh man. They look there, Rusty done made it in. I mean we got on here or not.
80 right now.
Hmm.
Well, anyway, 80 people to watch this kind of bullshit. Good luck, y'all.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. They boy, I bet you that was a mess down there where Rusty's at down there around Orange Beach because they had that darn fish kill. I can't imagine how bad that smelled down there for a few days.
A fish kill. What?
Yeah. Yeah, after that ice storm or snowstorm down there around Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, and then over into the Florida Panhandle, they had a they had a massive fish kill. I don't know if it was something from the runoff from the snow. I don't think they've actually figured out what happened, but man, they was like everybody, a lot of the people that I know that live down there was posting pictures, and man, they was like dead fish laying everywhere. All the edge of the water was just like dead fish. Looked like you could damn near walk on them. I mean, just everywhere fish was dead and floating.
Rusty said yes, a major fish kill. Phyllis said mullets froze. I ain't heard nothing about this. I mean, I'm not down there in that neck of the woods, but
Yeah, it was all over social media around here as far as that goes. But yeah, they was a
really,
lot of them due to the temperature. Okay, boy,
everybody.
Rusty, how bad was the smell down there, Rusty? Was that like horrible or what? Because nothing smelled much worse than rotten fish.
That's true. Well, a booger.
Yeah, well, they do, but still, just man,
John says mullets freeze easy.
I bet that's what it done. I bet that snow hitting the water like that it probably kind of shocked the water. It probably dropped the temp on it real quick, and
Probably.
that may be what killed them.
Rusty
Huh?
said it's pretty bad in some areas.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Well, it's too another thing there where Rusty's at, which he's on kind of the other end of that little fork, Alabama, because he's Orange Beach is on the eastern side, but out there where Dad was at Fort Morgan, so that's on the opposite side of Gulf Shores. But like Mobile Bay, what most people don't know about Mobile Bay, it's really, really shallow. Now it's a giant body of water up in there, but man, there's places like there from the fort you could walk 5, 6, 700 yards, and the water wouldn't be over waist deep. I mean, you could be way, way out there. You'd be walking. You could just start walking from the beach and just keep going, and until you hit a shipping channel or just a hole washed out. I mean, the water would be you wouldn't ever get over waist or chest deep. So that water would probably cool pretty quick.
More woods and water said you're right, Greg. That instant temp change.
Yeah, I bet that's what it was because I think I saw that the water down there was like 54, 55 degrees. But if you think about it, all that snow hit, especially where the water was kind of shallow, which is where the mullet usually are, I bet you that would be kind of like it'd be like throwing a cup of ice in a fish aquarium at home. Your fish probably wouldn't last long.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Uh, hold on.
Look, look
Where's
there, Moggs is with us.
Yeah, Moggs is with us. I said, hey, Moggs. You were talking. I said, hey, Moggs.
Ah,
Look, look, look at Neoma. Neoma getting all rowdy. Neoma gets rowdy in chats that are outside, where nobody knows her and everything. She's like, oh, I'm free and I can just, you know, say
yeah.
everything with all. everybody
Man,
else.
that's what I love about Naomi. Now I'm gonna get a little wild.
She does get feisty. She gets feisty in the chat.
She's been listening to Da and Robbie too much. That's what it is. They've rubbed off on her.
Man, can't none of y'all listen to Da and Robbie too much. The next level is us.
Oh Lord. Hey, did Da and them they went on a little excursion or something this weekend, I think.
I don't know if I've seen anything about that.
I'm wanting to think that's right. I know they was planning on doing a camping slash booger encrypted something. I don't know.
So did we hear, Vicky, and that was freaking glorious today.
Yeah, that's right. She was DA's partner in crime. Oh, she gave him his attitude.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at her. She getting spunky tonight.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh man. Uh.
He
Man.
he made it to 72. What?
72 degrees,
Oh,
I guess.
I don't know. We got
I'm
80
just, I'm
and
just proud everybody got a little warm weather. It was about 73 here today. It was nice. I mean, super nice.
look, Rusty rubbing it in. Rusty, we are in
Oh, look at him.
New Orleans now.
Now, how long is it to Mardi Gras?
I don't know. When is Mardi Gras? I don't even know.
That's what I'm wondering.
It's just once a year. I see a bunch of pictures in news stores.
Yeah. Everybody, that's the odd thing is everybody thinks that Mardi Gras originated in New Orleans, but it was in Mobile.
Yes, Phyllis. She said it made it to 80 today.
Uh huh.
Although, although,
Should have.
having said that, y'all got a boat. I'll come down there. I'll come down there if you guarantee we go fishing.
It stays hot like that. Dang, she'll have John back in his Speedo.
God, nobody wants to think about that. Um,
Uh,
what Neoma just said, March 4th. I guess that's Mardi Gras. I don't know.
okay. Well, Phyllis said they're going to a ball Saturday, a Mardi Gras ball. Huh.
Well, makes sense. What does that even mean? Um,
Sunburn today while fishing. Wow.
be quiet. Be quiet, Leanne. Hey, Phyllis said I can come down there next year. Next year we do Woodwalkers live from the Gulf Coast of Mississippi.
Toes in the sand edition.
That's right. I'll play some Zach Brown.
No doubt.
Still in the 30s here. Wait, who said that? I don't know. It's hard to do this.
It's hard to see it on your phone, and that's why I'm having to look
Yes,
up yonder.
yes it is.
Uh,
Ted Hemkin says 60s here. Good for you.
wow. Yeah, look, y'all, I'm ready for it to warm up a little bit, but I'm afraid we're gonna have a bunch more cold weather coming.
No, I'm pretty sure this is false spring.
Yeah, yeah.
I put a post on Facebook today about we've got redbuds, poplar, and chestnut oaks blooming right now, and I hope this does not hurt them. But
Mm,
we've got trees blooming right now, and it's gonna get colder. Is next? Yeah, next week is good. Gonna go
they'll
back
be
to 40s, and then it bounces back up and goes back into the 60s. So we'll see.
all that stuff that's blooming or not blooming, but even budding right now. It may get bit because
Yeah,
it's
I,
way
I know.
way too early.
I will tell you this for everybody that watches this show: spring is coming early this year, and summer will probably be really hot. I'm looking at the
I
animals,
thought
trees,
I thought Punxsutawney Phil said that it was going to be more winter.
no, I don't think so.
I don't know what the I don't know what he said. We need a porcupine tell our weather.
We need a fucking peacock, is what we need, and just like Pick,
we
pick
need to, in Alabama, we need the Tasmanian devil because he could tell us when the damn tornado's coming. He's the way he spins.
Alabama is different though. I mean, that's what I keep saying about Alabama and the boogers. The whole what do you call it? The echo something, the
The
echo.
echo diversity of the state, really. I mean,
Yeah,
it's just so diverse.
yes, it's the number one state for echo diversity, and people need to pay attention to Alabama as far as boogers go, and probably weather patterns. I mean, if everybody would go and look at like magnetic ley lines, two or three of them run through Alabama, and then they
Yeah,
spread. There's something about Alabama, y'all.
yeah. That Did you? Hey, one thing about it. Did you watch all those two parts? You watched those two parts that Coonbo done on that Flash of Beauty?
I watched the first one. The second one I had to turn off after 8 or 10 minutes. Then I watched another 15, 20 minutes. Still ain't seen the end of the second one.
Yeah, I got tickled last night. Coonbo called me about 11:30, and at about quarter to one, he's like, "Huh, looks like Osmer's still up." Said his little blue lights on by his name. He said, "Send him a message and tell him to call us, and we'll three-way talk." So I sent Osmer a message. Or no, no, Coonbo. That's right. Coonbo went ahead and sent him the message, and then Osmer called me, and we had a three-way phone call, and we got talking about that. And just so
What?
you know, you're not the only person I pick on. I told Osmer, I said, "Man, that was ironic." I said, "Did you watch those two episodes that Coonbo done?" He said, "Yeah, I watched them." Said, "Man, that's good." I said, "They were great." I said, "But it's a little misleading." I said the title of that said "A Flash of Beauty," and then when it comes up, it's Coonbo's face. I said, "Man, that's." Jimmy's going, "That's his false advertisement." So we had Coonbo rolling.
Hey, hold on. Number one, I talked to Kumbo today, and he was still. I I told him I was like, man, I'm proud. You did a really good job on the Flash of Beauty thing. Uh, I've had several people ask me about the Flash of Beauty thing. I'm like, yeah, you should do it. I mean, it's a pretty good show.
Yeah.
Jimmy, if you can get Osmer on our show, I keep offering him, and damn, he won't do it. Get
All
Jimmy.
right.
Jimmy's got great stories.
All right. Osmer did mention last night that he asked Tim, he said, "Well, you reckon it's time for us to go on a show and talk about the one we seen that we couldn't see?" And Tim said, "Well, yeah, it's he said, it may be." So look, Jimmy may be ready to talk about it.
I need to get Jimmy on the show. Jimmy is like one of the backup. For those of y'all that don't know, Jimmy Osmer is one of Kumbo's close friends. He's had a lot of experience, but he never talks about it. He's old school. There's a bunch of people that have had booger experience and they just never talk about it.
Jimmy had an encounter that I'm glad I didn't have. He had one where he had three boogers surrounded him. And it wasn't like, "Hey, I think they're there." It's like one standing in front of his truck and then one on each side behind his truck. And he got out of there. But yeah, he that was really traumatic. So maybe
Did
we get Jimmy on here to talk about it.
did you say he put on the backup lights to back up and then he was like, "Oh my gosh, there's
Yeah. We'll let Jimmy fill everybody in on the details. But yeah, he pulled down to a river and like a like
look
under a bridge, just looking because of the
look
river was
Greg,
was flooded. Yeah,
look,
that's a dang good question. I don't know if we'll ever make it happen, but I'm working on it. Which we've had Troy on. He come on here one time woodwalkers with me. But as far as it's baby steps for him, Troy's, and that's
yeah,
the thing about it, y'all. I mean, like with Jimmy and Troy both. I mean, they're still
the
a,
dome
a
is on.
wealth of information.
It's this is it. Here, look, How about that?
Look
The
at her. He's still there. Look at
look,
him.
look, the dome light is on. That's all I can do.
God dang. That ain't that dome light's Peter in the wind, ain't it?
The dome light is dim. The flashlight is really, really bright.
Yeah. They yeah, on my phone, I can't even see you.
I
You're
can't
like
help. Well, I was trying to start out the damn thing for a 5 or 10 minute video about how
yeah.
you build a fire.
And now we're hour and 10 minutes deep.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hour and 11 minutes.
oh, well, yeah. That's how this happens, y'all.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go check on your fire. I'm gonna have to go. I gotta go to that meeting. I'm a little bit late, but that's all right. Don't take me long to get there. So but anyway, I guess I better bounce and we'll let you go show them your fire because they're gonna be let down if you don't show them fire.
Can y'all hear me?
I can now. I said you're gonna have to go show them the fire. I gotta bounce. I gotta go. So anyway, I'll see y'all later. Big love, everybody. Y'all go look at Spencer's fire with him. See y'all.
Shut up. Bye. Bye. Toombo just tried to call while we were doing live. Can y'all hear me? Anyway, I got to get off here too. Okay. All right. Bye, y'all. There's the fire. So apparently, 1 hour and 11 minutes later, after starting it with a ferro rod and putting a bunch of just kindling on it, kindling. That's the name. Uh, there you go. Hope y'all got something out of tonight's show other than Greg's bullshit. Love y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.